Hey everyone, let's talk about goals for a minute and what goals have to do with the 4-minute mile. I am so inspired by this story, I can't tell you. Roger Bannister, May 6th, 1954, he made history. I'm sure you've heard this. If you haven't, just a brief overview. He broke the 4-minute mile that day. And before that, all the doctors, all the examiners, the professionals, quote unquote, they had all decided that it was impossible, that physically his body would not tolerate that much, would not endure, and that there is no way he could, any human being could run a 4-minute mile. People had gotten close, many people had gotten close, but nobody was able to break it. So there's this barrier because of what they said that stuck in people's brains and said, you can't do it. It's not possible. How many times have you heard that? It's not possible, and then somebody goes and does it. Well, that's exactly what Roger Bannister did. Check out the video. There's even a movie on it. It's such a great movie. You should watch it. It's very inspiring, very uplifting. Roger Bannister, he just figured out, okay, there's 4 laps to a mile, and I want to do it in 4 minutes. Therefore, by the end of the first lap, I should be at a minute or under. On the second, I should be under 2 minutes, and by the third, I should be under 3 minutes, and by the fourth, I'll be under 4 minutes, and I just have to keep that pace. So all he did was break down the 4-minute mile into 4 reasonably logical steps to get himself there. And then he trained, and he went in, and he did all this detail work. If you watch the movie, you can see how meticulous he gets over the type of footwear that he wears, over the conditions of the track, and the weather conditions, and his diet, and his training schedule, everything to shave off every single second. Because you could get close. I think he would get into the low 4s, the 4.0 this and the 4.0 that, 4.03, 4.05, whatever. Couldn't get below 4 minutes. And so 1 second was a huge deal. And even making some small adjustments like what type of footwear he ran that reduces the amount of friction that the track gave to his shoe while he was running, that was a big deal. Anyways, long story short, this man performed a miracle, in my opinion, by breaking the 4-minute mile. Not just by breaking it, by being the first one to do it. That's what's amazing. People have done it since that time a lot. Why? Because that mental barrier vanished. All of a sudden, one person did it, and everyone looked around and said, hey, it's no longer impossible to break the 4-minute mile. So if he did it, I can do it. There's a lesson in that. If other people can do it, you can do it. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, if someone else has done it, look at that and don't look at it and say, well, he took all the glory out, so if I do it, it's not as cool, it's not as awesome. I was trying to be the first or the biggest or the best. No, welcome the fact that other people have done it. If you've got a lot of competition, that's a good thing. You can see that as a good thing because other people have proven that it works and that you can do it as well. They've paved the way. All you have to do is figure out how to be just a little different and ride on their shoulders. So Roger Bannister, he was able to study other athletes that got close to the 4-minute mile, see what they're doing. And then he applied it to himself. How can I tweak it just a little to make it work in my favor so I can get there? That's all he did. I know it doesn't sound like a lot the way I phrase it, but it was amazing. It was fantastic. And he went down in history as the man that broke the 4-minute barrier. So how does this apply to goal setting? Well, first of all, you should have your goals written down on paper just like this. Okay? This is the goal setting system, the 3x5 goal setting system. If you're not familiar with it yet, you can get on 3x5goals.com, learn all about it. In fact, I'm still working on this. It's in beta, and if you want to sign up and join with me in helping build this and finesse it, I would welcome that, and I would send you a packet, a 1-month supply of these for just only the cost of shipping. So get on and register and send me your information. I will ship these to you for free, and you can join me in testing this program. But it's a very simple program, and what this does is exactly the principle that Roger Bannister tried, which is breaking your goals down into baby steps. You know, a mentor once told me, you don't have to see the top of the staircase. You just have to see the first step. Kind of vision as a windy staircase. It goes around in circles, maybe up inside of a lighthouse. You can't see the top. In fact, you can only see a few steps before the horizon. The stairs wrap around the wall, the horizon there, and you can't see anything. You don't know how high up it goes. You don't know how safe the stairs are. You don't know if you're going to make it. Well, just like your goals, you just set the first. You got to have the big vision first of all. You have to understand you're climbing the whole staircase here, but don't try and set your goals to the top stair. You don't know what that is. Set your goals to the first step. Just do that first step. Have that big picture in mind. So at the top of here, you have what's the one goal you want to achieve in life? And then what are you going to do this month to work yourself toward that one main goal? And then what are you going to do this week to work you towards that one main goal? And then on the back, of course, your daily checklist. Not a daily, to-do list. What are you going to do today? 5 things, 3 by 5. So you got 3 on this side, 5 on this side. It works beautifully. It breaks your goals down into bite-sized pieces. So at the end of every day, you can look and see your progress. You can say, bam, 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 bam. I did my 5. I am done. At the end of the week, if you have enough of those 5s added up, you should be able to accomplish your weekly goal. And at the end of the month, you should have your 4 weekly goals accomplished. That'll give you a win for the month. And at the end of the year, or however long your long-term goal is, your one main goal in life, if you had 12 big wins at the end of the year, you should have a heck of a year. So that's how it works. That's goal setting 101, and that's goal setting the 3x5 way. 3x5goals.com. Get on and check it out. Join me. I'll give you some free ones. Join me and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think.